Back. Week number 6 going up against the Minnesota Vikings. Make sure we're live. We live, baby. Let's go. Alright, man. It's a great day, man. Good day today. Got to spread that positive energy out here to the world today. Hope everybody who watches this or is going to watch this is having a great day as well. We already did our training and all that. Nothing really going on. Blanton is still hurt, so we're gonna play a mod back there until he comes back next week. Last week we did play Motek. It was a great game until one play happened. Went back and looked at it. There's a play with Aiden Hutchinson made in overtime. If you guys didn't see that, go see it towards the end, but let's just see his stats. He has 99 tackling. I guess that has something to do with it. 99 pursuit. Maybe both of those factored in with it. I don't know. It was crazy. He made a huge dive and tackle. It was crazy. I want Robinson at the 1. I want Ringo at the 2. I think it works better like that because he was getting destroyed. He's been getting destroyed all season. Now that I think about it, in last season, this is how we had it. Robinson was on the left side and he was on the right side. Yeah. And they signed this dude for me, Wimberly, and he made a play. Aiden Hutchinson made the ridiculous play, but Wimberly got the pick that got us the win. Which I was looking at the stats. It's kind of horrible. I'm not even going to lie. 83 speed, 84 zone, and that's literally the first play he was in the game. Every other drive in that whole game, I subbed Sauce Gardner back there. But on that play, I forgot to because I did a different formation. Or I did a different package in that formation. So he was out there on accident and made a play. So good stuff to Wimberly. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. The Vikings are having a horrible season after doing so good last season. I don't know what changed. Let's just view who they have real quick. Bijan Robinson. Man's nice. Tank can reach forward. Kenny Clark, my boy, even though I haven't had him in a while. But he got inside stuff and instant rebate. Okay. Kyler Murray, escape artist and quick draw. And Charles Cross, which is actually going to be in the draft this upcoming Thursday. But we're 7 years in the future. 7 years in the future. So good stuff to him. And then if y'all curious who we got, Jalen Phillips, Malik Willis, Jonathan Taylor, Kyle Pitts, Ringo, Rakeem McFadden, Devontae Robinson, Aiden Hutchinson, Michael Parsons, Michael Lippett, Austin Shelton, Christopher Connor. I know that's a lot, guys, but that's why we always in negative cap, man. We got great players. They can actually wear purple. And then we'll wear our orange. And then I like how we had it last time where we had the orange helmets. It actually was clean with it. I don't know why I never thought about doing that before.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Finally, we're back at home. I forgot to mention that. Last 3 weeks we've been on the road.
It's the Vikings and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
It's right after this game, we go back on the road.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's go. That man Bloom, we used to have him on our team, but I couldn't re-sign him, so I traded him.
look at the Broncos,
I wish we could have kept him. He's a great center.
Looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
Where we starting at? Offense or defense? Starting on defense.
And off we go from Denver. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across.
See what Murray doing? Is it his fault?
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course,
good play action. Good job, Simpson. Let's go.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Good job, Aiden. Jacobs. Good job.
Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Murray now to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's good.
This stuff, he didn't play the zone right. He's supposed to play that a lot farther down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Murray. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield.
Good job, good play.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 94 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
#1 rated defense, huh?
Murray to air it out again.
Oh, let's go right to him. Good job, lift it. It's a horrible pass.
As they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here the Broncos now for their opening
replay, okay.
And leading them, Charles.
16 for 11.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And
all right.
That is
just
incomplete.
Nobody could get to it.
So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a
That's
start
a horrible
to the
pass.
season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know.
Watch out, McFadden. That was not for you, but good catch.
But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November,
good play by that safety. Tried to drop it in there before he got there.
That's when things start to get real for a ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Great play. I think that's pass interference, though.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside.
That's interference, right? Yeah. Let's go.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes
Might have
you
got
want to
bailed
make
out on
the
that one, but I'll
undercut
take it.
move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
What the heck was that? Why did he do that little jump?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll look to throw. Looking left side.
John McFadden.
Touchdown Broncos. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very
There was no way that's 2 plays. That was more than 2 plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And now much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them...
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas.
Right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Good job, Michael. Let's go.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't
wide
show
open.
up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great.
Wide open. What the hell? I guess I was my zone, but then I would have left the other dude open.
Oh, boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Murray now on 1st down.
I'm there.
Left side, it's complete.
Guess I'm just not fast enough, but I don't think Brian Rodgers or Bijan was that fast. Could be wrong, though.
Throwing again, Murray. It's complete to Robinson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 13-yard line. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. It's caught here by Adams.
What a block. Come on, Ahmad. You gotta make that. Tackle.
On the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Let's go, Stevens. Let's go. He's too fast. Ain't nobody catching him. That's why we put him back there, man. Good job, Stevens.
Catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge
Let's
it.
go.
Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Oh, that's too far. He's not returning that.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. from the gun. Murray. This is caught by Robinson.
Dang, he eating the defense up, bro. Ain't no pressure getting there or nothing.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Look at that.
That's caught by Adams. And he'll be stopped right
It's
at
just open.
midfield.
I said watch the inside.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion.
There we go, Ahmad. Let's go. Sauce Gardner, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove.
He had a pick six last
what
week?
we're seeing right here. You don't see it happen very often.
Did he?
You get a
I don't
pick
remember
six in a
that.
season. It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Good job, Jacobs. Great tackle.
Let's go, baby.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just...
Thank you. Just hit this man, bro.
Good field position.
Like, why is nobody covering him?
Try and press the advantage a
Need
little
the
bit.
spotlight him?
With the football on this
So
possession.
the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Good job, Jordan.
His way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the inside. Come on, man. Watch the inside.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right.
Good job. Simpson, let's
Gives
go.
him just a yard, and now it's
Let's take that.
Nice job there defensively.
Same thing. Watch the inside.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Thank you. Good job, Sheldon.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind.
Let that one go.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And all the way inside
slow
the 15
spin.
before they drop
Otto
it.
Stevens.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Good job, Fitzgerald.
It's caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
If you didn't know,
That's a nice throw, too. That dude was all over him behind him.
They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
EA got a good thing going, man. They just got to update it for, like, upgrade it some more next year. Like, you should be able to lose your offense and defensive coordinators to head coach spots and stuff.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23.
And then they got to put more scenarios in here for the owner. Like right now, the head coach, they get a whole lot of scenarios each week for players and stuff.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
I ain't good at attention. But they definitely got to. I feel like if you do the whole thing as an owner, you should be able to do the head coach scenarios and all that. It shouldn't just be limited just to them. Good job, Jalen.
Down by the Broncos, it's a sack. Jalen Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively.
Yeah, Lord.
Got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Good job.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And here's Joseph Charlton now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And take it right on the 30.
Let's go, Stevens. Good job, Stevens.
Just shy of the 40. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Throw that away.
You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
Great play call.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right side.
Elliott.
He's got it. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
Oh, you got to catch that.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There you go. Make sure you catch that one.
Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Good job, Tim.
The 20 to the 22.
Had to clean that up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Good play. I said watch the outside, but they won now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
What the hell are you doing, Sauce? Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, he ain't used to playing safety, so he's trying to play a new position.
As they'll stop him with a little over 30
That's fine.
seconds to go in the first half of play.
Right to him. Good job, Devontae. Man, jumped on that one.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board.
They were right to him, really.
Right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off.
Pitts might run that route.
To break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take
oh, my gosh, that is a dot. That is a freaking dot.
Touchdown, Denver. Kyle His third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there.
That man just straight up outran him.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that.
Look at all the separation. That's supposed to be, I think, their best corner.
He's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
Dang.
Ultimately, he stopped right where he
hit fullback.
if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
I think they're going to run it now. I don't think he want to throw no more picks.
They'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
I don't think so.
Just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. From the 29, Murray. Over the middle, complete. Adams. Now here's a timeout.
I don't know what's going on with Ringo, guys. Man,
here in the first half.
Probably his worst season ever.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
He steps out of bounds. 2 seconds left. Of course.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Good job, though, Devontae. I'll take that as long as you try. Can't make every play.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos.
Halftime strike.
We'll jump over halftime.
Wait, skip that. We ain't even ran the ball.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll
Throw it
mount
deep.
in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless,
And then we'll watch
let's
the
get
deep
back out
pass.
to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, I probably should have did medium or
Yeah,
short.
that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. Taken in at the 3.
Stephens, he did it again. 2 times in one game. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Again, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Oh, man, Stephens, bro.
Here in the third quarter.
I know what I was doing when I put him back
We
there.
talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown.
So since he's going to be back there, I need to take that return man off of Raheem and put something different on him.
Offense, we get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes.
Good job, Jordan.
Those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more
Watch the
in their
inside.
head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Fighting through and he's got space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I don't know what's going on with Sauce,
A
but
big play that time on the catch
he can't play that role.
Boy, CD, it's one thing
Put
to
Sweat
watch a
back
great
there.
run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Oh, good tackle. I mean, broken tackle.
And
Good stuff.
finally out of bounds all the
Good
way
stuff.
down
Good
to
stuff. Good
number
stuff.
2.
Parsons tried to keep up with him, but he didn't know where he was
Big
going.
play there for Minnesota. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows.
All right, they're up the middle. Come on, I'm gambling.
Ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one.
Let's go.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up.
He got tanked. No wonder he keep. I keep trying to hit stick him. He keep breaking. Let's go. I don't know what kind of play that was, but good job, Simpson. Was that fake fullback toss thing? Heck yeah. I ain't seen that in so long.
You gotta help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Let's go. That's gonna be picked off if he threw that.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So out comes a
Let him bend, but don't break.
time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
And we potentially get 3?
I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit
went the other way.
waving the ball?
Good stuff.
You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys. Look at that montage of great plays.
How y'all didn't show the best one, though?
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you speak
That's
it pretty
pressing?
well. But these guys, the pictures they put up, oh.
Very good, and he's got his team in the lead right now. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Going right side.
Get off me. Ooh, I thought he did. Ooh, I thought he cut up.
Midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Buying time to his
right.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Kenny right there, so we're going to go the other way.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He'll drop to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. A good gain of 9
Westbrook.
Brought down at the 28. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Great play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Great play by him. He jumped it. He ain't got no route running yet, so I guess that's what it was.
But they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front.
Jacobs.
They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's the outside, please.
Play fake. Murray. Looking deep for Adams.
Wow.
The defense loses him. It's complete.
Good play.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time.
Great play.
The final play of the 3rd quarter. First down, Murray.
So too fast.
Complete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And
Good job, Jalen.
as he releases it,
Getting after him.
fall incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Murray.
Sag, Jalen Phillips. Let's go.
Back around the 35-yard line. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Missed it. Let's go.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Man, the league be throwing them things too low.
Low throw.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression,
Oh,
all
if he can beat
gas,
that
no
press,
break
I'm
from
throwing it.
defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still
Yeah,
throwing the
safety
football
helping.
up big in the 4th quarter.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Bro, why are you running?
He's taken down.
Take off.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Make him block.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Kenny Clark.
Red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play.
Now Stevens wide open. Just go straight up. I'm going to hit you.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it up.
Bro, did y'all see how fast he threw that? As soon as he called it, bro, that thing was out. Boom. I like that.
Looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Here, Flower.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it
Oh, he's taking off.
that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this
Good job,
one.
Kyler.
A smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides.
Out the zone already, just that quick.
Murray now on 1st down.
Ooh, Timmy all over that.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4. To throw is Murray.
Right over my head.
Some room at midfield. Sheds him. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he is out of bounds inside
Cold commit.
35.
Just a
big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray's throw.
wow.
Adams. He'll be
I don't know what the hell going on. Ringo.
With a gain of 7. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means after extra plays, harder to move it.
We threw it to the wrong person.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue.
The wrong person.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Holding the field goals all day, I can live with that.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
That's a glitchy.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got this
Let's go.
To the tight end Pitts. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual.
Well, they didn't have to use it. He just perfect pass in between all 3 of them, and then he just cut.
From what we've seen, and so far they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team,
then he punched him in the back of the head. Good job.
You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, Simpson picked that off. It's right to you.
4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out.
I'm going to try to throw that thing, dude.
Now Murray again. He's going to let it fly.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Again. Where is it?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario
this way
coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
Bro, there's no way he's dropping that in the zone.
That's all they're going to want to do.
Come on, EA.
Someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns.
Good game, Malik. 450 yards, even 70% completion. 6 touchdowns, had the 1 pick. Kyler Murray had a lot of yards, but his completion rating was below 60. He had 1 touchdown through 3 picks. Rushing the ball, we stopped Bijan. 2 yards to carry. I only ran the ball once. I mean, there's an air attack day. Kyle Pitts, almost 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae was doing his thing. I didn't even know Raheem had that many catches. Stevens only had 55. Okay. Blocking. This man had 6 pancakes. What the hell? Who the hell is this? Oh, I forgot to say. Yeah, Kendrick Green got hurt in I mean not Kendrick. Kenyon Green got hurt in practice. I didn't even realize that. So this dude was out there playing. He held up pretty good. I forgot all about that. Alex Jacobs led the game in tackle or tied with tackles with Antonio. So good stuff by the young linebacker core. Sacks. Jalen Phillips had 2. Montez had 1. Oh, I thought that was Kenny Clark. That's Keelan. Whatever. Clark, okay. Devontae had a pick. That dude, whoever that is, had a pick. I think that's a real dude, too. It sounds familiar. Lippert had 1, and Sauce Gardner had the pick 6. I do want to take a look at this kick return, though. 99 yards, 2 of them, average 58 yards a return. That's ridiculous. This dude had 8 of them and only has 177 yards. Man had 4 for 235. And then 1 for 29. Good stuff. DJ, we'll get you agile. I need you to be pulling. Pass block, lead block, impact block, run block, strength. Okay, good stuff. Let's see. 3 people returned from injury. Kenyon, Blanton. Oh, and okay, alright. So while we're here, we can go ahead and get into the... Okay, we got weekly rewards. Who we got? Malik Willis and then Shaquem Griffin on his side got Defense Player of the Week. Okay. Good job, Malik. Let's do the weekly strategy against Lamar Jackson. It look like they back this year. We're gonna defend that inside. De'Aaron Payne. Passer rating is low for the deep, but it's high for the short. We'll do medium. Definitely not getting no 5 rushing touchdowns. Let's get a pick. Let's try to hold them under 275. Let's score 21 points. And then why not? Let's do the new one for here. That's a challenge. Let's hold them under 17. We'll try that. Alright, defensive side of the ball, everybody's healthy. Okay, backup running back is hurt. Oh, dang, our fullback is hurt. Got a high ankle sprain. And that's it. Okay. Upgrade players. I need agile for him. Impact, lead block, run block. Okay. What's this run block? Okay, it's kind of low. So we gotta get that running up pass, and ain't too bad. Elliott, we definitely need you to get some route running. Awareness catching mid route and short. Okay, I'll take it. George, key pass protector. Awareness and finesse. Jacobs, field general. +1 speed. Ooh, let's go. I think he got 90 speed now. He do. Let's go. This man only a 71. This man I think he gonna get like 2 or 3 more upgrades for that. +2 speed. Oh my gosh. And this is the rookie that we drafted this year. 6'3". With 93 speed now. Oh shoot, we might have to put him in the lineup. That is ridiculous. They giving me all the good upgrades. Sauce Gardner. He needs zone coverage. Let's do zone. Okay, good stuff. That was some great upgrades, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna adjust the depth chart, and I'm gonna be right back, and we're gonna go up against Lamar Jackson and the Cleveland Browns.